Jai Shrimad Narayan. Jai Jai Shrimad Narayan. Jai 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 Shrimad Narayan. Today is 21st May 2025, and in the 108 Divyadesham calendar, we are going to recite the 73, 74th and 75th mantras of the Divyadesham. Om Kovalur Purvasaya Pushpavalli Sametaya Shri Dehalishaya Namaha. Om Shri Anantapur Vasaya Shri Harilakshmi Sametaya Ananta Padmanabhaya Namaha. Om Ashta Bhuja Kshetra Vasaya Alarmel Manga Sametaya Adi Keshavaya Namaha. Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha. If you really want this 108 Dividesham calendar, please do message us. We are having the mantras of all the pictures and mantras of 108 Dividesham available here. Now we will start our 90th part of our Gita Bhashya lessons in English, and we are going to start a new chapter, a new shat that is named as Kshetra Kshetragya Vibhaga Yogo Nam Trayodasha, the 13th chapter of Gita. Let's see what Bhashyakar had said as foreword before these collections of six chapters. पूर्वस्मिन् षट्के परम प्राप्यस्य परस्य ब्रह्मणो भगवतो वासुदेवस्य प्राप्ति उपाय भूत भक्ति रूप भगवद उपासनांग भूतम प्राप्तु प्रत्यगात्मनो याथात्म दर्शनम ज्ञान योग कर्म योग लक्षण निष्ठा द्वय साध्यम उक्तम. As said in the collection of the 6 chapters, the first 6 set, a set is having 6 chapters. Total Gita Ji had been divided into 3. 1 to 6, the first set, 7 to 12, the second set, and 13 to 18, the third set. We are here summarizing what Bhagavan had said in the first set of 6 chapters. In the first set, the real knowledge, the style to do upasana of Bhagavan Vasudev had been discussed, and as a part of that process, the real knowledge about Jivatma had been discussed in the first set. To having experiencing the real form of Jivatma, the real knowledge about Jivatma, 2 paths had been discussed there. Lokesmin dvidha nishta pura praukta maya nagha jnana yogena sankhyanam karma yogena yogina. The 2 systems are the karma yoga and the jnana yoga. The Sankhya practitioners perform jnana yoga and the yogis perform the karma yoga. These 2 had been discussed in the first set. Now, what had been discussed in the second set? Let's see. Madhyame cha parama prapya bhuta bhagavat tattva yathatmya tan mahatma jnana purvakai kantika atyantika bhakti yoga nishtha pratipadita अतिशयितैश्वर्यापेक्षाणाम आत्मकैवल्य मात्रापेक्षाणाम च भक्ति योगा तत्तद अपेक्षित साधनम इति च उक्तम. In the second set of Gita Ji, from 7th to 12 chapters, the Aikantik and Atyantik Bhakti had been discussed in the middle, in the second set of Gita Ji. It had been discussed there that if you want the worldly pleasures, or if you want the pleasures of the eternal world, that is Ubhay Vibhuti, in this loka and the parloka, if both of the lokas, if you aim to attain something better, then you should perform bhakti. Bhakti assures you to provide better condition in this loka as well as in the other, that is the supreme abode, Paramatma's house. So bhakti is the sadhan, is the medium to have pleasure in both. The name, one name of Bhagavan is Mukunda. Mungcha Kungchat Dadi iti Mukunda. It resembles that Bhagavan provides better condition in this lok, and as well as he provides a salvation or a better position in the another loka, which is known as the Parampad. So to attain better condition in this lok as well as in that of the Parampad, one should never get distracted. He should focus on bhakti and bhakti only. Now, what we are going to discuss in the third shatke. Idanim uparitan shatke prakriti purusha tat sansarga rupa prapancheshwara yathatma karma jnana bhakti swarupa tadupadan prakaraha cha shatka dvayo dita vishodhyante. It is said that what we are going to discuss in this third chapter, third part of Gita Ji from 13th to 18th, we shall be very focused, and I will request you all to please do join these sessions continuously, because this third set is going to be very informative. Which kind of informations we will be learning from 13th chapter to 18th chapter in this third set? Let's see. It is said that we will be discussing about the Prakriti, we will be discussing, learning about the Purush, and the relation between, the complex relation between the Purush and Prakriti, which is known as Prapanch, that will also be discussed in this third part. For that thing, to acknowledging the knowledge about Paramatma, the three systems should be known very clearly: the karma, the jnana, and the bhakti. As we know that karma and jnana had been discussed in the first to 6 chapters, and bhakti had been discussed from 7 to 12 chapters. So this should be known very clearly, and therefore now this third set, why is the essentiality to listen that thing? That we have discussed the jnana and karma in the first to 6 and the bhakti from 7 to 12. But now we will try to understand how to make relation between karma, jnana, bhakti and the information about Purush, Prakriti and this Prapanch, which is known as Maya. Tatra tavat trayodashe dehatmano swarupam deha yathatma shodhanam deha vyuktatma praptyupaya viviktatma swarupa sanshodhanam तथा विधस्य आत्मना च अचित संबंध हेतु ततो विवेकानुसंधान प्रकारा च उच्यते. In this 13th chapter of the last set, we will discuss the form of body first, then we will clear the form of Atma, and therefore the form of body will be cleared. The Atma being totally different from body will be clear, and the situation that how the Atma, which is totally different from the body, but it seems to be very related with the body and the other Prakriti, Jada Prakriti, these all things will be made clear in this 13th chapter. So you should be very attentive to understand this topic. I think that I also need to be very attentive, because a slip of word is going to create a big confusion. So please do share this video to each and every platform at your status, so that all your such persons who really want spiritual knowledge, they shall also join, and especially for the youth, because the youth need it to be kept secured from depression, insomnia and such psycho disorders. Gita helps to get cured from psycho disorders minded, and please join us and do this experiment, that to clear your psycho disorders, Gita is very important. That is the main thing to be kept in mind. Shri Bhagavan Vacha idam shariram kaunteya kshetramittya vidhiyate etad yo veti tam praho kshetragya iti tadvida. Bhagavan says, O Kaunteya, O son of Kunti, this body is the kshetra, and the Jnani Purush, the Atma, is known as Kshetragya. Now let's see the explanation of this first chapter, first mantra. Idam shariram devah aham, manushya aham, sthula aham, krisha aham, iti atmana bhoktra sah samanadhi karanyena pratiyamanam भोक्तुः आत्मना अर्थांतर भूतम तस्य भोग क्षेत्रम इति शरीर याथ्यात्म विद्धि अभिधीयते. It is said that people say this body to be idam sharira. It means this body. What is this body? This body is the deity. I am the deity. I am Manushya Aham. I am the Manushya. Means I am the human being. I am the Sthula. I am the stationary thing like that of the plants, trees. And I Krisha Aham. It means that I am the, you can say, I am the very thin objects present in the world. So these all things, it is said that Atmana Bhoktra Sah Samanadi Karnena Pratiyamana, that the name of Atma is being similarized by the body. Actually, the enjoyer or the person who is the material which is the really taking these objects, which is receiving these objects, is Atma, not the body. But the same name of Atma is denoted to the body itself. So there is a condition of similarizing the nature, or you can say that in this way both are related equally. Bhoktu atmana arthantar bodham tasya bhoga kshetram vidhi sharir yathatma vidhi avidhyate. But in reality, this enjoyer Atma, which is enjoying the different materials, is totally different. From the body. But it seems to be equal to the different body things. So, Arthantar Bhutam Tasya Bhoga Kshetram. Those who understand this thing, that the Atma is the Kshetragya and the body is the Kshetra. In this way, persons who are really acknowledged, who are knowledgeable persons, they understand this thing and they know that the persons know that this total body is different from the other body parts. Now let's see. Etad avayavasha sanghata rupena cha idam aham vedmi iti yo veti tam vedya bhutat asmad veditritven arthantar bhutam kshetrag iti tadvida atmayathatma vida prahu. Those who understand this body to have different parts and as well as the collection of those parts, avayavasha means in different parts there is a difference, and as well as they understand that it is a collection of different parts. Those who understand that thing and says that I know this body, such known body which is a matter to be known is totally different from the Atma which really has the capacity to know that body. So that body is the kshetra and the Atma is said to be kshetragya. That is the knower of the kshetra is kshetragya. Gya means those who knows kshetra, those who knows the kshetra, those who knows the reality that the body is different from the Atma. यद्यपि देह व्यतिरिक्त घटाद यथार्थानुसंधान वेलायाम देव अहम मनुष्य अहम घटादिकम जानामि इति देह सामानाधिकरणेन ज्ञातारम आत्मानम अनुसंधत्ते. As anybody experiences ghat means a pot, a clay pot, and says that, oh, this clay pot is different from me. I accept this clay pot. Similarly, at that time, that person who is speaking that this is the pot in my hand, this is the bucket in my hand, this is the bowl in my hand, this is the bat racket in my hand, and he is used to say himself to be, I am the deity, I am the manushya, I am the human being, and all these things. And he is resembling, he is maintaining equality between the body and the Atma. That is the knower of the Atma. Janami iti de samanati karanam gyataram atmanam anusandate. So, in this way, he accepts the equality between the body and the Atma. Tathapi, dehanubhav velayam deham api ghatadikam idam aham vedmi iti veditaya vedita anubhavati iti vetu atmano veditaya shariram api ghatadivat arthantar bhutam. But on the same case, if somebody is able to understand that this clay pot is different from me, this bucket is different from me, this pot, I am knowing this bulb, I am able to understand this ball different from me. Similarly, the understanding goes at such a level that he knows that this body is different from me. If such understanding is made that I know this body which is different from me, that is me, which is the real Atma. If somebody accepts that thing, then accepts the presence of body to be totally different from Atma. Tata ghata dehe eva vedya bhuta sharirat abhivirita chitragya antantar bhuta. One who understands the difference of this body to be different from the Atma means the Atma, like that of the bucket to be totally different from Atma, the ball to be different from the Atma, the girl, the dress to be different from the Atma. Similarly, he accepts this body to be different from the Atma. Such is known as Kshetragya. Samanadhikaranyena प्रतीति तो वस्तुतः शरीरस्य गोत्वादिवत् आत्मविशेषण तैक स्वभावतया तद अपृथक् सिद्धे उपपन्ना. Resembling equality between, accepting the equality between the Atma and the body. The thing is that the Atma, the body is the adjective for this Atma. Atma visheshana taika swabhavataya tad prithak siddhe uppanna. As this Atma needs to stay in a body of human, a body of deity, demigod, a body of dog, a body of bear, elephant or anything. Whenever you talk about the Atma, the body is in front of you. And you say this face, and you name that face. Whenever you name a face, you classify an Atma sitting in that body. So whenever you want to distinguish an Atma, you classify an Atma, you need a body there. You need a clear and classified body there. So this becomes totally difficult to distinguish between Atma and the body in such situation. तत्र वेदितो असाधारणाकारस्य चक्षुरादिकरणा विषयत्वात् योग संस्कृत मनो विषयत्वात् च प्रकृति सन्निधानात् एव मूढ़ा प्रकृत्याकारम एव वेदितारम पश्यन्ति. It is said that because why is that condition? That this Atma is not an object to be viewed by the eyes, to be listened by the ears, to be tasted by the tongue. It is totally out of the capability of these organs to understand and experience about. None of the sense organs can experience that Atma. Therefore, Yoga Sanskriti Mano Vishayatvacha, this Atma could be experienced, felt one and only one by a man which is totally, which has totally been purified, purified by the other yoga practices. Prakriti Sannidhanat ev mudha prakritya karam ev veditaram pashyanti. Therefore, those who are near to Prakriti, those who are near to material attachments, they think that Atma is in the form of nature, Atma is in the form of body itself, and they get confused there. They're not Veditara Pashyanti, they really fails to understand the real concept, the real form of the Atma. तथा च वक्षति उत्क्रामंतम स्थितम वापि भुंजानं वा गुणान्वितम विमूढ़ा नानुपश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषा. As said in the 10th mantra of the 15th chapter, we will understand it more with more clarification and at an elaborated stage when we will go to the 15th chapter. Here it is just the same thing. Reference had been given that 15 upon 10 refers to the same thing, that knowledgeable persons, they understand that thing, but the stupids fails to understand this thing, which will be discussed in the 13th mantra, 13th chapter. Now, the second mantra of Gita Ji, second mantra of this 13th chapter is very auspicious, very important mantra. Bhashyakaar Ramanuja Swamiji had discussed this mantra, has clarified this mantra in 16 pages. So the discussion for this second mantra is going to be very long. You can understand the importance of this mantra by this situation. So do join continuously these episodes so that you can clear your confusions related to Atma, related to this body, related to understand the knowledge about the situation that Atma being totally indifferent from this body, but it resides in the body. What is the situation? So to understand that thing, you need to continue in our episodes. I hope you like this effort to spread the message of Gita Ji, and that's why I request you to please do kindly share the video link at your status on WhatsApp, Facebook and Insta, so that all more and more people get benefited by the message of Gita Ji. Tomorrow, the second mantra we will be available in the 91st part. Till then, Jai Shrimad.